Guys, I'm being honest here. I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna guess it's a Temu package. I find this so weird that sometimes it comes in the classic orange and sometimes it doesn't. But I am expecting something from Temu. Oh, actually, okay, I'm lying. I do know it's from Temu because it says right here. I honestly didn't look at this though. It says like YC1111W whatever. But then when you look, it actually says for Temu. Which is weird. It doesn't say from Temu. It says for Temu. But I ordered some things for my classroom and other random things. I always like to list these as a mystery haul because sometimes they truly are a mystery because I don't know what. Sometimes I black out on Temu and I'll be like, oh yeah, I need this. And then I'm like, what did I order again? I don't know. And then things always come in like, you know, just like mysterious packaging. So, you'll probably see mystery in the title, even though technically it is not a mystery. I did pick out everything, but my brain just forgets and blacks out, especially on this website for some reason. I don't have a lot of Temu hauls on this channel. I'm probably up to like 6 or 8. But here and there, I do have a little Temu haul. There's a lot of money for teachers. Teachers buy a lot of their own supplies, guys. So the first thing I have here is a stamp that is going to be for my classroom. I think this is going to be super helpful, especially because I work in the special needs department. And it's going to be hard to see because it's literally black. But I'm sure you guys can see the apple right there. And it says, this work was completed. Oh, it already has the ink. Oh, I did not realize that. Well, this is a white shirt, but good thing it only got my finger. And it says, independently, with one-on-one support, in a small group, or as a class. And then there's little boxes next to each option so I can stamp the paper and then check it. And this is really helpful because sometimes I need to know, did they do it independently on their own? Did they do it with the para? Did they do it as a class? Things like that. So I think this was like $6. And I don't know why I'm acting surprised because I remember looking like, do I need the ink? And I didn't. So I was like, perfect. Because if I needed the ink, I would have bought the ink. Then we have 2 mystery boxes. Literally doesn't tell you what it is on the box. So we will find out now. That's why it's a mystery to me sometimes. Okay. This I got so I can put my expo markers on my board. I do have like a little thing on my desk that has like 4 slots. And I have expo markers in one, pencils, pens, and scissors. But I always have to like go grab one, go back to the board. I don't use the board, honestly, that often because we have a smart board in our room. But once in a blue moon, I do use the whiteboard. So I figured this would be perfect so I can put some expo markers. It was $3. At first, I was like, do I want it? Because Dollar Tree does have something similar to this for $1.25. But I do believe theirs is plastic. They do have metal pencil holders and pen holders, but the magnetic one for the board, I believe, is plastic. So I said, whatever, I'm already ordering anyway. What's an extra $1 or $2? Plus, I do not think, I could be wrong, let me know down in the comments, but I don't think the one that holds on the board is metal. I believe it's plastic. They do have metal holders, but they're not magnetic. So, and they had like a bigger version for like 6, but I don't need that many markers. So I was like, this little one is perfect. So I got that for my class. I wonder how they decide like what comes in a box, what comes in a bag. All right. Now this longer, skinnier box is very well taped. And I honestly have no idea what it is. We are going to find out together. I see all the time like, oh, I should really grab scissors before I sit down and film. But then I get so overly excited. And then I don't have nails because if you guys watch my channel for any length of time, if you're not just here because you like Temu hauls, I bite my nails. I am like a very anxious person and I literally bite them down to nothing. So I have no nail to like grab like tape or things with. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. So this is, oh, this stuff rolled inside. So it shows this to put on a fridge, which I definitely could see some people doing that as like a little command center, especially if they have kids and their kids are in sports or have instruments or band or came with a bunch of the little expo markers. These are the magnetic ones too that could stick to the board, but these are cheaper. I find they don't last as long. I do like, you know, the school provides the expo ones, which is nice. So I tend to use the expo ones on my board. But this is a calendar, basically. And I am going to put this on my board. And I have one on my desk, and I put like all the upcoming meetings and all those things. But I have 2 areas. I'm never at my desk when I have kids in my room. I'm only at my desk like during my preps. I have like a little podium at the front of the room, and that's where I am when I have students. So sometimes it would be really nice to be able to refer to the stuff on my desk, and I figured instead of me just walking back and forth, I could have this on the board. So I'm going to magnetize it to the board and fill it out. And then it came with other things. So I was like, oh, what a good little set. So it came with 3 other things. And like I said, this would be a good command center for you if you want to put it on your fridge, especially if you have kids, like I said, that are in sports or they're in band or any extracurricular activities. You can like keep tracking right when they have appointments. But anyway, there's this one that's like a random to-do list. Love this. This is going to come in super handy. Because as a teacher, I have a lot of to-do lists. And then this one you could use as anything, but it could be another to-do list. It just doesn't have the lines, but you can write, reminder, don't forget, brain dump. And then there's this one that has specifically the days of the week. So I could fill out the monthly, and then if I want to break down my week by week, I could do that as well. I could even like write the little lessons we're doing, but I thought this would be really smart to put at my board. So I picked that up. Again, that would be a good addition to any home on your fridge. Then I grabbed this. It's the same thing in a different way, basically, but it is going to be a calendar for my board, but it's going to be more for the class. So I go into another classroom for 1 period a day. They call it, like, it's like a homeroom period, basically. And she has this on the board, and it looks so pretty. And the kids love changing the date on it. So I was like, oh, I want something like that. And I think she said she got on Amazon, and I was going to look on Amazon. But then because I was looking at, like, teacher things on Temu, this popped up. And I said, oh, perfect, because I was going to buy it from Amazon anyway. So I will show it to you guys. It comes with, that's why I got scared, because it has a lot of parts. I don't want to lose anything. It comes with these O-rings, and then it comes with more O-rings, and then it has this pole. Oh my God. It has the pole, and then it has, Jesus, these. So this is what I would stick to the board. It is a sticky tab. I'm debating on adding a little magnet strip to the back because I don't know about sticking it to the board. I don't want to cause any damage. That's the only thing I kept looking at. I'm like, oh, how does it stick? How does it stick? I wish it had been magnetic, but I guess they probably assume if you're not using it for a class. But I don't know. Well, I guess if you're going to use this for your kids or homeschooling, you don't have a board. But basically, you hang the pole between these 2 circles, and these are going to be magnetized to my board. And then hanging from here will be the dates. So I picked the eucalyptus one, but they had a bunch of different designs. And basically, the long ones, feel very disjointed. Sorry, guys. These longer ones in the back are the months. So it has January to December. And they're all little like cutout holes over here. As you can see, I got to pop those all out. And that's what's going to hang from these O-rings. And what you do is you actually hang all of them at the same time, so you don't lose them. And then when the month's over, you just flip it. That's exactly what this teacher has. It is super convenient. When I worked at elementary school, we had a lot of calendars, but it was like those old school pocket ones, which I think I have here on the side of me. You guys are actually going to see. And you would have to, pop the things in. This one is nice because it's all together at all times with the ring binder, and you just kind of flip. So this long one is all the months, January to December. Then these that are like the middle size is the year. So they included 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027. I don't know when they stopped. 2028. Yeah, it's going to last me a while. 2029, 2030. So this will last me the next 6 years. After that, I would either have to have an unmatching year or buy a whole new one. Because if you don't have the same eucalyptus print, it might bother people. And then there's Monday to Sunday. And again, you just keep these all together and the kids just flip. It's so nice. And then over here is the date. So there's 1 through 31. And I'm just going to have it all on the pole, and the kids can literally like flip it and they'll know the date so they can copy it to write it on their paper. So it's definitely a like teacher-based haul. And then this one, if I remember correctly, I'm not sure how I'm going to use it because someone ended up giving me one for free right after I made this Temu order. And I was even like, damn. But I'm sure I can use it in a different way. If anyone has ideas, let me know. But it is basically... Oh, no, this is something different. That's right. I was going to order it, but then I was like, oh, overkill. I don't need 2 calendars. So I ordered just this one. But then someone ended up giving me the old school one I had when I worked at the elementary school, the one with the pockets. So the pockets, I only have to change once a month. It just stays there. But unless the kids are like, okay, so today is Monday. Like, they still don't know what day it is because it's a full calendar. So I'm going to have the full pocket calendar and then that pole above it. So it makes more sense. Then this is basically a horizontal, you see these a lot vertically, but not horizontal, file hanger. So it has one little pocket here, which is supposed to be like for markers and stuff. And I think it's 5 pockets. So 1, and then even has, you can put like a little label here. Monday. It's supposed to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I thought this would be so smart to put all the paperwork I need each week, Monday through Friday. This is supposed to be to put under the board. I may do that. They don't want us sticking anything. I don't blame them. It's a newly built school. So if I can get magnetic hooks or a magnetic clip or something like that, I will clip this under the board. If it doesn't work for that, I might put it in the closet because I have a metal shelf system and it would definitely stick to the metal shelf system. And I'll just have to go in the closet. I can like plan ahead for like the following week, put the papers in, or it doesn't even have to be Monday to Friday. It could be like, need to make copies. You know what I mean? Or something like that. But this is really inexpensive. I thought I would try it. And then, let's see. I'm going to guess this is like some hooks or something to hook it up. But it's probably like sticky hooks. Like I said, I'm going to have to buy like magnetic hooks because I can't stick anything to the wall or boards. The only thing we can decorate is like we have cork boards built into our room and we can decorate those. Yeah, so it's actually these, which these actually don't damage the wall. I've used products that have this before because the holes are so minuscule that you don't even really notice it. But still, I don't want to break any rules. So I'm going to get some like magnetic hooks of some kind. But yeah, I think that's everything. Let me just take a quick look around because... Oh, there was one more thing. That's right. So I made the order. Yeah. And sometimes they like to trick you. They'll show you a few things. And they're like, oh, click now to add to this shipment. And this popped up. And I swear, like they say our phones like keep track, whatever. I was looking at this, guys, on Amazon. But this, I swear to God, it looks exactly the same. It might be different. Maybe the one on Amazon's bigger. I don't know. But it's the same cover that says the anti-planner. And it says how to get shit done. And I want to say it was at least $30, but I'm leaning towards $50. I don't know why. On Temu, I think this thing was under 15, maybe closer to 10. So I had to do, I got like kind of click happy and I was like, oh, click now, add to the, yeah, why not? So I have to do a little more research and see if I really did get my money's worth. Because I don't know how long the Amazon, like how big the Amazon one is. But basically, I was like, I need something like this because I struggle with planners. I always have good intentions. I buy a planner every year. Last year I bought a teacher planner that cost me $80. Guys, I barely used it. So this year I did not buy a teacher planner. I bought no planner at all. I did get a planner for my birthday. And I do keep that one at home. And that's for like my YouTube content. And I do use it for that. But work-wise, I don't use my planner the way I should. So I'm going, even like, I want to use a planner just for like, okay, this is the things I need to do for school. This is the things I need to clean in my house, like things like that. And I don't. The only thing I'm good at is like marking my YouTube content. So I want to try this one out because it's like scientifically studied that it really is supposed to help you. Like it says, how to take care of the thing. This book about learning to deal with the thing. You know, the thing. The nagging task you've been putting off forever. The one you avoid thinking about. The one you secretly hope will go away on its own. Spoiler, it won't. It's easier to see the thing as a pain in the butt or a buzzkill standing between you and all the fun you could be having. You might be too intimidated to face it. Too bored to care about it. Or too exhausted to deal with it. This is literally my life. Existing fears and insecurities make the thing seem bigger and scarier than it really is. And since you associate the thing with negative feelings, you avoid interacting with it. But the thing is not your enemy. It is a neutral task. You are trying to get itself done. And it can get there without you. The journey together doesn't have to suck. You can turn boring stuff into games. Find some company to join you and celebrate the small victories along the way. So far, I'm loving this. When you try new fun things of getting to done, your relationship with a thing changes. You start to associate it with positive feelings of enjoyment and accomplishments instead of anxiety and dread. Because you've headed in the same direction, facing the same obstacles, make the same journey, might as well enjoy the trip to #done. Too anxious to start anything, stressed about not getting anything done. Vicious cycle, literally. And then it says, I'm feeling stuck. And there's all different options. So it's supposed to give you like advice on how to feel less stuck. It gives you like challenges, a bunch of things. And then the next part says overwhelmed. I'm feeling overwhelmed. And it gives you tips on like what you could do when you feel overwhelmed. Then there's unmotivated. And again, it gives you a bunch of stuff on how to be more motivated. Disorganized. It gives you a bunch of things. How are you feeling? Messy? And then, like, it gives you a bunch of tips and tricks. What disorganization might look like. I'm feeling discouraged. And it gives you a whole thing about, are you feeling hopeless? I love this. And then the last thing is feelings. And it tells you a little bit about how you may be feeling. So I wanted to try it out, use this along with my regular planner and see how it goes. But it says the anti-planner, how to get shit done when you don't feel like it. That is the entire Temu order. As you can see, it is a lot of teacher things along with this cute little planner. Like I said, teachers pay for a lot of their own supplies. So if it's cheaper to get on Temu, I will. I do try to, you guys know, I shop. I shouldn't even have to defend myself. But I have gotten some hate on Temu videos before. And I'm like, of all people, I have, 8 videos. And it's no offense, but I know people that have like 50, 60, 70, 80 Temu hauls. They literally do a haul each week. And you guys know, you check out my channel. I support so many small businesses. You guys don't even know small businesses I support in my hometown. You only see like the online ones. Me and Joe always eat at local restaurants that are family owned. We always eat at local bakeries that are family owned. There are so many local businesses near us. We are very blessed where we live. I hate chain restaurants. Honestly, they're just not my thing. I prefer like the little mom and pop shops. I used to work for a family business. And you guys know, I go thrifting. I show you guys thrift hauls and book hauls and thrifting book hauls and even Book Outlet and thrift books and Pango books and all those things. But I don't need to defend myself. You know, you shop where you can shop and what you can afford. And yes, 100%. I want to support as many small businesses as I absolutely can. But once in a while, I got to think about my pocket. And like I said, I had to buy things for my room. And Temu is a cheaper place to go to for sure. But that is it for this video. I'm going to pack everything up, put it in my work bag so I can take it to work. Let me know what you thought of any of these items. Do you feel any of these would be helpful to you? I know it is very teacher-based, but like I said, that calendar set would be great for a command center on your fridge. This might be great if you're someone like me who needs the extra push sometimes to get things done. I hope you enjoyed my Temu Tuesday. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Share it out. Comment down below. And be safe, guys.